My name is Adam Gershwitz. I'm the Combat and Career Strike Team Lead, and I'm here to talk to you about the final High Elf career, the White Lions of Trace. The White Lions of Trace are a melee DPS class that kind of focus around two things. One, a really big axe, and two, a really big, vicious war lion. They're a little bit different than other melee DPS classes because they kind of have to work tandem with a pet. This is new to both our game and new to the IP, and it's something we're really excited about, and we're going to talk to you a little bit more in detail. So you heard me mention the War Lions of Trace. Makes you wonder, do I get a pet? Absolutely. What we're doing with the White Lion is delving a little bit more into the history and the culture of Trace. In the tabletop, the White Lions are a regiment. They march along with their axes, they protect the Phoenix King, they're just like everybody else. However, in war, you are not just a regiment soldier, you are a hero. So what's really special about the Hunters of Trace, what's different about them compared to every other elf, really makes them unique? It's their War Lions. In the tabletop game, the War Lions are massive beasts that pull these chariots. However, we really don't go into a lot of detail of, well, how did I get this massive beast that pulls a chariot? Obviously, they didn't just go out and hitch one up and ride it on off. The White Lions of Trace obviously earn their name from hunting the white lions. It's a rite of passage. They have to go out and kill a mature adult white lion. It's for the good of the community. Otherwise, honestly, these savage beasts will just raid towns, raid villages, small children will start disappearing. It's a bad thing. However, elves are in tune with nature. They're not going to kill a cub out of hand. They'll take these cubs, these young lions, and they'll nurture them, they'll raise them, they'll train them in the ways of war, the ways of battle, the ways of the elves. So they not only become an asset in battle, but they become this loyal companion, this kind of pack mentality where you are the leader of the pack and the lion is part of your pack. They'll defend you to the death. They'll savagely attack anybody who's your foe or your enemy. So, we talked a little bit about the White Lion and we talked a little bit about the War Lion. Now we're going to talk about how the class plays. The White Lion is a melee DPS class, so he's all about getting into your face and doing a lot of damage. However, he has a pet, so he plays a little bit differently. The White Lion strategy is all about pet and master dominance. It's a pack mentality, who's in charge. So this kind of gives him three ways to play. The first way is the Path of the Hunter. The Path of the Hunter is kind of the side-by-side shared dominance role where the War Lion and the White Lion charge into battle together and they strike out against many opponents, lashing out at each other's targets as well as, at their own. The Path of the Axemen, however, is kind of a lion-dominant situation where the lion is a big savage beast that roars really loud and gains attention to himself, whereas the White Lion, the player, not so stealthily, sneaks up behind the other person and just buries a giant hatchet into the back of their head. The final path is the Path of the Guardian. This is where the roles are reversed, where the White Lion himself is more of the protectorate, the nurturer, where he does things to lessen the damage out to his pet and to his group and to gain attention onto himself. So that allows his White Lion to kind of move in from behind and pounce from the shadows and savage his opponents. So when fighting against a White Lion, you really need to say, well, where's the master, where's the pet? I see the White Lion, he's here right in front of me, he's got that giant axe, it's really, really scary. Where's the lion? So, that's the White Lion in a nutshell. We're sorry for making you wait, but it's awesome! And we're really looking forward to seeing you play it.